Because who makes and who produces doesn't need to studying, forging or organizing to prove, and making murder and suppression, and saying they're gonna rob us. If you prove that the reality is you don't proceed about destroying people and making up in a class of shit and compounding crowding number all over the world for a wag and a teller. I am watching on the TV, I am doing the video, he's making man counter to me. Your witch and your altar and your ornament, Gomorrah. Pretender of criminologist and pretender of anti-terrorism and pretender of liaison office. And Sodoma, pretender of inventor and the medicine and pretender of everything I exist and also my genetics. Prove it, prove it! Your bones says your shit. You won't carry my genetics and I never gave it to you. Neither my God. And you're gonna die. Neither Lebron, neither Israel, and neither liaison office and no water. And you have no rights. And the government of the United States of America doesn't sense you. And if you are so patriotic shit, Argentina, you don't say, the government of the United States of America sent us and said, well, even nothing on that is true. Enfermedad degenerada Argentina. Psicopatada degenerada, genocida, judicida, criminales nazis, Sodoma y Gomorra. Kirchner's, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina y tus amigos, queridos expertos y todo asociado. ¿Sabes, pseudo cristiano? Sos igual. Now, Bleki Maghreb Fechlaki Maghreb Fechli Bishwati Maplechan. The reality of the one that proceeds in Bleki Maghreb Fechliki Bishosam, Bleki Masechem Ishvasinim, proceeds about the Bleki Maghreb Soshvasim Aplev. The end for the reality of the saints delivers into Bleki Maghreb Posmasida. And Bleki Maghreb Spachliki Maghreb Suma Pleves Posviti. So, Bleki Maghreb Laki Maghreb Fachmat Levisim Pleves Osim. Bleki Maghreb Fechoa Bleki Fashvot Kstashkitika Maghreb. And what we do is order, respect, life. If anyone has a very need for the main, and what it is, power, okay, let's understand why. So the reason of this, we administrate powers and responsibility for them. So responsibilities about powers, we go through to duty. And from there on, we understand what it means and what do we use power for. From there on, power, 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 you won't take away. I am not made for shit. And I am not a person for the shit to glorify about me, and neither anyone else. The real worthy. Anyone at all of who exists with purpose for rights of life. Worthy. Now, clear. Bleki Maghreb Fechlikim Maghreb Fechlachavat Sibakta, Kalaka Maghreb Fechlachiniot, Levesot Levisot Leviswitchmat, Gibi Maghreb Fochalkin. Bleki Maghreb Fechlakim Maghreb Foch Levisot Leviswat Masech Biki Maghreb Asman. Bleki Maghreb Fechliki Maghreb Foch Leki Bisasmat Leki Maghreb Ishvasimer. Gil Maghreb Fechlachiviti. And the reality is, if the world's populations are for the business of this class, I'm going to tell you one thing, the reasons of lives cannot be defined by a bunch of degenerados and criminales, psicópatas, masonry. And the reasons of life is the right emplacement for what life rejoices which this be. You identify what it is the real, essential element for symptomatic of life. You don't go to making pain, destroying, and taking beer, and having a very drunk and puking at the 2 hours after, and getting in the middle of the street destroyed and dumped like shit. Robbed and also possibly raped by any son of a snake that can be around to take an opportunism. Oh! That's not life. Whenever you say life, you enjoy. you exist, you feel. And what delivers into the symptomatic is the recurrent you normally, as life means, you will do. Welfare, care, family, love, having the very extremist, maybe or not, instant for to care and having what you can appreciate that can make you fine, can make you well. Sometimes is deflective at the point for the saying what can make you good. For the reason of corruption, for the reason of dismaterialization structures, for destroying healing and deliver. Culture is not exactly culture, happens lots of other things that are in placement for us normal social ambience we produce or accept. That sometimes you have no remedy or no element for referring or having relaxation about how taking a feed over reconnaissance and saying, okay, really. Blijk maar hebben vergelijk met hebben spot lidis wacht te gaan, maar blijk maar het is vast de plebes asibish. Sma. So the reality of this delivers in the blijk maar hebben vergelijk lidis wacht met zien. En blijk maar hebben zo spacin. Life is exactly what you, not instinctively, but stamped by the reason of your existence, you go through. You experience further the normal as may destructive all around, the need to approach and to reach some welfare, some rest, peace, someone to care for you, to love you, to be for you, and you can appreciate how would you ever be feeling whenever you couldn't or never done. Some space where you will be appreciatively loved. Put it like in count. Like something which matters, someone that matters. So suddenly, at the point for this, symptomatics. Let's putting in evidence the reality. Business doesn't deliver into and you don't do business with foreign lives. And one that is around some village, whatever. And sorry for this, which we were suffering oftenly. Whatever, not whatever. Is a very coding for this sickness that they are using. Which we are not whatever and want. And whoever around the villages, until the last ever called the big ear under the pot, at the bottom of it, the last of all, like some reverend tell around. As the right understanding which it means, birthed, as reason for life's giving. Sorry for this. Lives. Glegmar revesus mivim. Blegimor revefach likivis vach lekimasevam. Aspet likamachopasmont. And has rights. For life means respect, order, care, welfare, giving. Placed. And each has place, and each has rights, except we understand. Now, you are non-taken in count, and yes, suppression, corruption, destruction, limitation, poverty is suppressive, is genocide. And limitations and until I to determine what are you going to be useful for. Corruption, destruction, need created, I use you. Masonry is a very cast of abominable sickness that always were the same, and we suffered them all over so long. Glegima rebe fechlikima rebe fechla baspatika rebe fechlebisos lebismasma blegima rebe svin. Blegima rebe fechliki rebe pachlaki rebe sos lebisos sima. En glegima rebe fechliki besosim. En this is a glegima rebe tika rebe chalechmatima serebi bespater. It's not US. It's not Africa, it's not Europe, it's Masonry. There happens that corruption exists, yes, but Masonry is the cradle of the whole combination. So, Glegima rebe fechlikima rebe spat, Glegima rebe spot libisas spatika marin, Glegima rebe fechlikima rebe spochlaka rebe fochlebisos lebisis matzer. En Glegima kentach pikara rebe tasvasim. Bablikima rebe simi. Now, at the referendum of the rehearsal of Sodom and Gomorrah and fail as trying to succeed. Blegima rebe fechligima rebe sospat ligima rebe patbita beshwatika kabarataru bumnu labat akabatika tshpotika tshpotlikiba tshlokiba riba tshpatika maraba pava at sebopliki bi recessiva la sheloshelactica shelosheveleke lakak akara batabasma Randama blivis monam spuu sikashkal akip tobatsin Galgimor rebe fechlikima rebe sosmati vishmatsin In bleki parta rata chalapespot beseshvatia Kale robakim Kale robaptika rebe pochalachmat Simaplevis vukiboshuatika Al chala rebis vachet zishvot and atzmon kibok adivon Evidently, gimmer rebe fachliki rebe pachla kuwa chibit bosmat belti bismot belti bispika kalki borapti bosman mastepliki bitochtu shiga et simotika raptika rebe afileson novspa basef in laktima rebe sosmi sekligi rebe fachliki rebe pachliki bitsas plebis osman bleki rebe resvat bepleki techtika chata anem sman bleki rebe fort besmima ilaktika Slash le kibirafim, slash le kibirapota, barabapame timikan akelegimarabe posmetim. Galko rabat abatika rabat tabapatsvi, tetasidekimishmanaga halakvi, allo jeloshla shevo kika ramdumba. Amblegimarabe paratach lakimarabe spotibisbosh atsepasim. Sleko rapatika, reportika ratachlachatika, blesvito shekolachalakatika, imbo plek manrat mismi. Amblegi mitlaki marabespol besishva tselaki. So ratika ratachlivis fosfat ibn koal snaramanem, imba plebesmati. Shalkobaktika rafachal karaba plekim maratachlacham machaleki berabasi veshvotibiki vaplekimika boraptika raptosika plekoritikika tasmitobatika tikashlaka rataka vakatsika masmot. Amblekimon ramba fi ratachlegishos para tsmosu. Amblekimon repa fara atalegismonas naanatika lashef atsevoshi faal achmanan. Ispatigima revesos slevim. So, kalki morefach, lagi moreveso, lagi morevefoch, legis monamasela, lagi moretesvati, bispati kamoretesum molatsim, kalvisi. Sekligi morefach, lagi morevefoch, lagi morevespat, baslevis monamatachat, chalevi. Setli. Spatliki marabe fachliki bisman matachla rabet basvet bilvisman masashvat kerpat swats sntakti. Okay, this is the simplicity. Chalaku chalaka rabe fachliki marabe fachlek bet laki bi rabe shafim. Ableki marabe fachliki rabe fachlek waswale besvasmati. Inkleki marabe fachlek besvasif. Asmati. Blagi maradech praktika rabe fochalacha plavismon machal blechabet vesof. We are having problems for the reason of this ones. Ejército argentino, armada argentina en Kirchners. like even shown that I'm going to show you here yesterday and clear, which they're to saying, and allow me to say the textual for you to understand what this is a clear fact of. While and through this transvestite died, Kirchner's all, including the supposed element of respect, Aníbal Fernández, Gabriel Namalan, not Jewish, Christina Kirchner, not her. Era un puto después de todo, ¿qué vas a hacer? Y bueno, era un puto, el puto se murió, ¿qué se perdió? Probadlo. פלגי מרבע חלקים מרבע חלקים בפלגי והשפתח חלקי וחובש והסירב. לנגי מרבע חלקים מרבע חלקל כי ברבע חלקי ושוס בפלגי מרבע סים. אם פלגי מרבע חלקי בחבק פלגי סוסיף. אם פלגי מרבע חלקי סוסיף. And it's exactly what this all gives. An R. 4 needed to destroying lives like those, for the making the element of radical not to make in pleki because of they, witches of hell, and them witches needs to submit and control, which can be a risk for them, and they will determine and choose who will live and die by ruining, healing, and destroying. And after that, they will use to show that they will be supremes. And if it doesn't respond, says, okay, didn't have no faith in God. Example. And the faith was so weak. God doesn't want people with no faith. Adonai is responsible about, he responsibilized about victims. And he has said, justice. Not yet. We're not of God. Don't you see the life we're taking around? Especially when they're having business. So the Christians. Diablos. Kirchner said exactly that. Diablos. And are the cradle of Masonry. So the reality of what this are experiencing with genetics, Slaki bakti gemarra bakti gemarra sopli tispi bakti gemarra despot gemarra sachli gebisotli disim kelki marra despati gemarra despati gemarra sachli gemarra swole besmana bakli dispat bespati gemarra dasi kelki marra bakla gemarra desmona masepli biaspiat keskolatika paropa patsipoptika marra basu bablevesosu bablevesospati gemarra su bebli gemarra nasnomas makli gemarra siva plekvesosepal tispatika rabapa Selegi marada beslogi marada lishvada gendachla marada pati besnumatlegi marim batnans godligi masetligi barnans kalbika marada faglegi marada sotli besuseplegi shvatakti batnans seklegi mispat plati kumapatsupo kalki marada faglegi sim. What are doing in genocides and family sites and rest about legi marada faglegi to see laboratory Play Rabbe Pakliki me Rabbe Toshvati, Rabbe Plaki me Rabbe Sotli, Sotli Bisman, Plaki Rabbe Svati, Rabbe Tosile, Alpleki me Rabbe Pakliki me Rabbe Sotli, Sotli Bison, Plaki Rabbe Tachman, Plaki Spat, Besos, Apliko, Ramatli Kama, Kalbi Koma Rabbe Pakliki me Rabbe Pakliki, Besakli, me Rabbe Popli, Sotli Bispati, me Rabbe Su, Kleki me Rabbe Pakliki, me Rabbe Spatli, me Rabbe Toshvali, Svati Kan, Rabbe Hashmona, Plakimi, Rebeki, Rabbe Pakliki, me Rabbe Fokli, Sotli, Besotash, Pataki Masin. Kaptikum Swatushuf. And what they proceed is about making the supposed perfect army of animals like them, which are not animal, is offensive to 11 in Plague Machasim, to 11. Plegi marave fechli, marave fochli, ki paspatik vorotas manachlik merabetas videbelki marabesvone bepleki vasika marabesosim slegi marabeplaki kavahuvatik marabesopleki marabesvat besomtletis patemepleki marabesvat bispatik bitatika kalki marabespatleki marabesmona mapleki aklefestopeleki marabefachleki vesachli viswana ospa kalki kumarepa pleki marabesfoplik vehubotaplik visusvablevis indiskam atsktutsvu a roet motik matipa pleki hispapat snots katkatik redan snonk pak virobam snanok skable berabete swat tam subete sik pangrepa tikamatimoseba. Evidently, the reverent thought of humanity around us, and Masonry special, were pretended of superior, and the minds will domain. And them minds will, and a rape and a murder and a sacrificial will give them power, and power to profaning, making the supreme hell animal domain all. And whatever profaning and robbing and destroying and seeking the hidden power, the Pandora's box, the Old Sinai, and the power of the pyramid, and the energy, oh my God! And understanding whenever God presenting himself and saying, here my anointed, you want touch. Excrement. So suddenly, kam bragame bligima, revefechlagima, revefechlocha betlechmetzim. And don't misunderstand me. Plateaus over what is entertaining. Please protect that is another thing. Cultural and realities are different. I'm talking about Masonry, which is exactly the thematic, further the intrinsical cultural delivered, like UFOs things, and I'm gonna have the superpower and I'm gonna found the Bleki Maravasim, like I'm telling you, they were in the quest with these old screens around big Bleki Maravev Pochmatsi, Bleki Maraves Patimis Fatam, Bleki Maraves Sospativisim, Inkol Bleki Maravev Fechlim, and one in Bleki Marasisim. Where is the tree? We want the tree. Original sin. And it's not a joke. Now, גם כמו רבפך לחם, אבל כמו רבפך לקיש פתקתיקה רבפך לחים, צקתיקה מחים. They says the search for everything know and how to defeat in God and how to take in possessions. Blekima revefech lechamat lekima revefech lechamat lekiba ravasot levisosef. And eventually sin that will found the tree and destroy it, for there to not exist original sin no more, and they will make the grand salvation. So the Christians, brujas de la actualidad de Tav Amarov. I'm sorry the victims, serious. Kleki marrev fechlaki marrev fachlach matziga lekio revefach, laki marrev spot levisosim, kleki marrev patachti ke marrev sfachlaki marrev swasmana, swasmana masev. Amblegi marrev pachtika retachlo vesmanas laki virosesiv. So suddenly the whole which were emblem for power at the cultural, at the religious, at the whatever being, Masonry were always called Old Sinai, called Pandora's box, called the DB Committee, called Biaratia, called Anna Marosco, called Bin Robasminsin, called El Calvario, called the Sudario, called the Cadiz or Caliz, and called any other. They were always at the quest. Power, 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 power. Domain power, and I'll submit, and I'll be like a god. No matter what and whom, gotta be me. And you see what they do and who they are. And it's nothing like Catsby at all. The problem is they cause us what we understand. Don't have to be, and the thing is, we got to survive all. Bleki marave fechlaki merave spatikika, bleki marave swotle visvana masashlanka rabavati kibitika tsu. And bleki marave fechlachamatsen ravet bleki marave swotle visosini. En bleki morreve partika marreve fogle viswatsma. And it's not a joke. No, it is not. Blenki raba bleki marreve partika marreve fogle giberendats man mastelki gibirachvus wat ma plesin me en bleki marreve sim. En bleki marreve fogle gibesusava. So suddenly, let's put in clear the reality and the essentials for Glenkol rebe parti kimi rebe parla kima rebe fachla kima revin. Sleki bakativish votet mika rebe fachla kima rebe swasinam. Reasons for everything and anything. Glegimo rebe swasim. The whole us human acknowledge plagued for the whole us elements to destroying and keeping and sustaining this place. And I am the fundator. Item first. God stole it to us, and we own everything and done everything, and God stole it to us and taken our place, so we got everything back. And it's not a joke, and they tell that, and they said that, and Blen grabab ligama refoglaki mo plega vesot le visvat kishkatlaki magaran. Sekloki gabeklaki repograbi pas patika gratach laki magamosman. Albletivis fotik marefoglaki barefogmatlimis vanam sviki. Allah shekova, Allah shekoshelak. Allah karabapa tika marasa khoshelo shvoshveti. Kelku marrebaptika rachalach mannaser amatika marrefosem. Glekim barrebaptika refochal. Imma plekim marrefachlaki repotatika chateshvonchal-viti. Bemikalekim yachavidi. So, now. Blengrapti bafektika retachlachama plekim marrefachtika revafachlan. Ratichaba plekim marrevisosim. They won't ever kidding. They won't ever making a quinning. They won't ever saying, all right, go ahead. I am away. I come first. I wait for you at the corner and I'm going to show you who's superior. I got them freak of a shit of a hell. Glekimo revefak, likimo revefak, mareves vodivis montevi chomatzin. Glekimo reves patikim, revefak, lekimo reves vostibis potetim achavetan. And who gives the rights for life? And who gives anybody's others' lives to shit? Blenkama revefak, lekimo reves vostabilisim. And let's discuss in this. The what is really essential for this moment of the problem, which is causing this situation, and this are causing, is the pleki rabafach matsivapisim. Now, blen rabaptika magrevach leki magrevesvatik ishvatach manchali in sabaplek in khel. You understand, kiva? Bongraf banslinrad nam mashka bangre itof gilchta masem. Belakradisher anlam. Baridi komarafach liki meravespati keshpa la radach lebinok lebesumnavat likis min metzamaka. Kalki robotnam seplik da enba naskeb zola refani man. Bangret atselak ansik la rebinam das optish. Buret baspel lat antikal. Gel arran sama noshel kibak da perman iskab onlak imban. Seklik imarave fochlik is what mastimev. Aspekov benkling. Seklokim marave fochlak marave fochlak ibis patachma. Impatika marave fochlak marave fochal bisot lebisot. Alash namashikovashi. Buala kalakivika galakiviki vitiki mishka bekal arobet posmot. En blagim arabefech lachem atlech misos pasimava. Al give arabefech legim aratach legivisoch legivishmanamach biva. Matzmasim. So suddenly there is exactly the point, and what this are producing is exactly the 18 cases of destruction with genetics that the worldwide is asking hands for. Plekim barave foklikim arave faklim arave bloki visfoklikim massiva plekim arave spotli visoseldim inklekim arave foklikim aram plekim visotliki varatespa plekim arave swatimi pletis sputek tikim artechim plekim arave smona maslepis portimis sotlevis osim plekim arave blaki vichobat litas patikim arave platimasim plekim arave dushman masekligim plekim atikim arave sotlevis wasem plekim arave plativis potikim arave spotim plekim arave tikis patikim arave sosam plekim arave blaki visos pleki veraticim, pleki marave plaki visoslevi gevesmasim, pleki marave plaki marave plaki masim, plete spatika mateve plaki maradato, inso pleki marave fochleki verasiva, plete soste pleki marave sasim, and pleki vesosim, and they will do and say first what they hold and use as for. They are feral Sodom and Gomorrah, and they want the worldwide to understand their commands and taking positions, and everybody to be done that everybody will ever have to be then killed. They come first. Shit. Not what I do, what we do. Now, plekan barrevi fati kama resoser, il pleki morebati kama revefot lebisman mas mang shkelaka rata bachavet lebisman mas seveti. Kahat. Sebleki marevefot leki beravet bach leki merevetos man lebisfot lebisfat leki revetasef agli marevetos lebisvasim. En bleki marave vecht leki marave vecht lechamat lechidip inal lol alaktikol inal malaktika baravat batika en bleki marave foch leki marave foch leki visos en bleki smana masikat leki marave vecht leki marave sosiba blebismani met lechem sisvatiba fochatutusva is all around the same as they said had to happen, and the reality is we were fighting until just remains what they done. The rest is all gone. Problem is for words, and what is failing is not exactly us or institutions for justice. The simplicity for one element. We have a complete number, even civils, supporting and helping. Like, era un puto después de todo, se murió y se perdió. Pero vale. Blek rama pleki ma rebe vecht lechamat lechimi chavachim, bleki ma rebe vecht lechavat bleki ma rebe vocht legivis osep levesafim. En bleki ma rebe vocht leki ma rebe vocht legi vachavat leves osep esvaser. Takes peoples, kills them, destroys them, ruins them. Makes up in a class of shit and stamp and the normal, what we were talking and discussing about. Stigma for, stigma social, stigma institutional, stigma. We are the forces, will you believe? Stigma stigma religious. We are the authorities and we should power the floor. Who is going to be lived here? We have a judge and we have justice, reason, array and stand for, and we show that we're helping the government. Stigma. Also perishable element for business of this whole artifact of the generalos. En bleki magre vocht like misim. After winning murdered. Era puta después de todo, que se perdió. After genocide and destroying whatever and whoever. Kirchners, una sword, and all associated. Like, you know, evangelics as well. Any shit like this, humanity was suffering so long. And any shit like this still thirsts to. HTTPS www.idmdmc publikim barrevefoklikim barrevesman lefsman besfatika kelkim barrevefeklikim barrevefoklik besfatik barrevesfotlis manaveslik besfatik barrevesosiv shlemi ram bapatika barrevefot besbiatik barrevesfotlik barrevesosar shlegi barrevepatik barrevefoklik barrevesotlik besoslik metralivio khabalafs samaplikimam kelkim barrevefoklik barrevesfaklik itspuk lakim orbat pikap plakar betumshman baplakiat pasim medal Kimbogatica sispotu pardon 85 bimbatim.8 int command .19 F7 the whole as tools in Black Magazine Sarim at this Tuesday the 26th 2016. This is for about Gilgimar Fechlaginasim 1446 here in service. I presume could be there around. Black Magrabits was Baltic and Magrasim. This is the second video. And the sickness Sodom and Gomorrah sing in front of the Masonry Kirchners. We are the one that briefs the world and LIAISON office, and we are the government of the US, we are the government of Israel, we are the government of everyone. And then he talks to them and he's talking to us. Don't you see he's crazy? We are doing the job. What do we do with this? We do everything. We recognize we have a trophy. Prove my blood. Blagi Marave Fachli Gimir have a soft bed, I'm sorry for this. Galgi Marave Sim. Will I say what this is all about? Blagi Marave Fachli Gimir have a diablo sotlegi Marabasman, not like Nissim. Bapliki have a Potlika, but a socha blishmin, Max Portica, Rabatosmat, Blagi Marave Machinu Mukuba. Tsebaklik Baklik Iet, and Baklik sorry. Glenn Marave Fachli Marave Fachli, this was Lemis Fatach Machanimim. Chegas. Second again, Marave Fachli, this was Max. Lang grammatica, I'm sorry. Slinky be raised what Zechmot like in a Rabespok, like in a Rabesach, like in a Rabapas, but Timopra Simara, and Legim, Kerkamat Lekabitach, Divis was Lemit Pachmatim, clicking a Rabefok like is but a bit lucky, Shoharachalaki, or the Pasmanam. I'm telling you, is something like, it's not a difficult story, but even though it's radically, you understand. While to be will at the nature of the disaster, nobody controls except Creator. Don't you play the supper cast around understanding what do we say and be prudentially at understanding which it means. Once at life, whatever to be natures, you suffer or benefit. Don't you play shit. And I'm sorry for the words.